angry about it.
Yep.
And then you can't really do anything, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm at the point now where like I feel like all modern day wars are orchestrated.
Oh my God, for sure. They've always been.
Oh, you think always war?
Always, yeah.
Wow.
Because the shadow government, the Illuminati, the one world order, whatever you want to call them, right? They go beyond borders. They've always gone beyond borders. They've always gone beyond language and culture and religion. And so everything at a global level has been orchestrated, and it will be orchestrated moving forward.
Wow.
So we can't feed
Amateur
into that,
hour.
you know? It's not a feeling that we don't have power. It's a feeling that our power lies in our focus. So where are you going to feed your focus?
Yeah. Do you think this group, whatever you want to call it, like you said, operates on Earth mainly in physical bodies, or do you think they're both like energetic, physical?
Yeah, mostly operates on Earth. A lot of them happen to be reptilians.
Another hair bump.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. It's like another crazy concept until you remote view and you actually see that they are real.
You and I have had our dealings with them.
Yeah, and that they exist here, and that they have been in control for quite some time. And it was a long time ago. It was probably back in 2013 or 14 where I asked the question, just sort of went in one of my like deep states of trance remote viewing. When are people going to know the truth? And I saw a vision of a pop star, okay? And this guy was on stage and he was like singing in front of like this massive, like tens of thousands of, potentially hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
They all had their phones out. And he, in that moment, shapeshifted from his physical form, his human form, into a giant, like we're talking like 8-foot tall, scaled tail reptilian being, like on stage. And if we were to have a moment like that, where it's not just live in front of all these people, but then on all of their phones, that would be real disclosure of, hey guys, not only do aliens exist or another species exist, but they've been on this planet and they've been showing themselves as humans this whole time. And in that moment, it's like everything we've ever been told, everything that we've ever believed in would change and shift. Every religion, every, you know, every celebrity would be questioned.
Yeah.
And I'm holding out hope for that moment. I'm still hoping that right there, a shape-shifting live experience, would truly open people up. Unfortunately, it would create a lot of fear as well.
That's
right?
true.
So it's sort of the risk versus reward in a moment like that.
Yeah. Are the shapeshifters reptilians usually?
Yeah, most of the shapeshifters
Let's make
are
sure I'm on the
reptilians.
right
There
layer.
are many other
Duck
sort of
only.
negative entities and species that
Yeah.
are also interacting with human beings, but the reptilians are sort of the main one here.
Interesting. Can they only choose one identity to shapeshift into, or can they have multiple?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, like, they can kind of hop in and out of people's bodies.
Wow.
Like a body snatching or a possession type of thing. But once again, that person has to sign contracts.
Okay.
Like, they have to agree to something like that.
What?
Even though they
Who
may
would
not be
agree?
fully aware of what they're agreeing to. But it's like, do you want more fame? Do you want more money? And back in the day, the only way to reach people was through signing those contracts. These days, as you know, you can be a fully free individual and create your own influence. And so they're actually having a really hard time. Like, the Illuminati is having a hard time recruiting people right now because when they go up to an influencer and they're like, do you want fame? Do you want money? And they're like, I already have it.
Yeah.
You don't need to give that to me because I can generate that myself. So the trend is good, but there's also a ton of sort of lower influential people who do want more influence, do want more fame,
Right.
do want more money. And even though it's not a traditional celebrity anymore, it could be a TikTok star or
Yep.
whatever, they can still get to those people. They can't get to everyone though, because like I said, you know, the internet allows for that free market.
Yeah, the number one job Gen Z wants to become now is an influencer, a YouTuber.
Not surprised.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So everyone wants to be kind of famous now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, back then it was way different.
Yeah.
now it's like in the age of social media. It's good and bad, I think, right?
It is, yeah, pros and cons.
Yeah, I think being independent is the way to go, though.
Oh, it is, yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, I'd rather, personally, I'd rather make a little less just to be independent, have full creative control.
Full freedom.
No one tells me who to have on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because when you sign to some of these bigger companies, they'll tell you who to have on.
exactly, or who not to.
You can't talk about certain
What to
things.
say.
Yeah, I don't
Like what
ever
happened
want
to Charlie
Me
Kirk?
neither.
that. All right. Glitches and Mandela effects. Been a lot of those too, right?
Yeah, so we're actually going to see a huge upkick in Mandela effects, which is part of the population remembering one thing and part of the population remembering a different thing, as well as sort of glitches. Like, the other day I was putting away cutlery from the dishwasher. I put this knife on the counter. I turn around, I put it away, and when I turn back around, the knife is there. It's exactly where I left it. So glitches like that. It's like you do something, you thought you did it, and you don't do it. Or sometimes like duplications, like things can duplicate. Also an upkick in deja vu moments where you are walking into a moment that you've already seen. All of these things are really starting to happen more and more to the average everyday person because timelines are converging, right? Things are getting weird. The vibration is
Things are
shifting,
getting
and it's
weird.
allowing for more of these timeline hopping,
only.
basically.
Yeah, the Mandela effects have been nuts lately too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play Pokemon growing up?
Yeah, I did.
You remember that Onyx Pokemon, the rock one?
Yes.
How did you spell it growing up?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay, so it's Onix,
Okay.
but I remember Onyx.
Why? Yeah.
I
for
did
sure.
Y for sure.
For sure.
But it's Onix.
Weird.
Stuff like that is crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, there's Luke, I am your father, which I think we all remember from the Star Wars
Yeah.
movies. No, it was never that. Apparently it's, no, I am your father.
No
I mean,
way.
there are t-shirts of Luke, I am your father, and
Yeah.
yet that's a Mandela effect. That didn't
Yeah.
happen.
What?
Yeah, that's a big one. The cornucopia one.
Yeah, cornucopia one, Fruit of the Loom, right?
Yeah.
Fruit Loops versus Fruit Loops,
Mhm.
just spelled differently. Febreze versus Febreze, spelled with two E's and not one. Jif or Jiffy,
Yep.
the peanut butter. Just there's a ton of them.
It goes on and on.
It goes on and on. It's bizarre.
Yeah, you think it's related to CERN and the energy split?
I do think it's related to CERN because they're essentially trying to open up a black hole and figure out how the universe was created. But
Right.
I believe that there's more sort of malicious intention behind that. It's like, how do we take power over over the quantum world, right? And by doing so, they're messing with our timelines. And I think by just simply raising our own vibration and holding that frequency of gratitude, I know it sounds so like woo-woo and like metaphysical,
Do I
but
want the
it's
duck
true
in
that
with
if
the
we
cat?
are just
I
in a
guess they
better
would float
state
up and down
vibrationally,
together.
we are
They wouldn't
shifting
float
the
separately.
world into
So I
that
just did all
higher
that work
timeline
for
where they don't
nothing.
have control over us.
If they were to pull off a black hole, wouldn't that collapse the planet?
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, it kind of depends because it eats itself and it eats everything
All right,
around
so we'll
it.
just leave
Right.
that
So
undone.
they're trying to smash particles together and I mean fuck around and right.
The crazy study, I think the double slit experiment, where the particles knew they were being recorded or watched.
Yeah, exactly.
That was crazy.
I mean, we've got spooky action at a distance. We've got Schrodinger's cat. There's so many aspects. Like, someone asked me the other day, like, what is the ultimate merging for you between science and spirituality? It's quantum mechanics. Like,
Yeah.
everything that I've seen, everything that I believe can be explained by quantum mechanics, which
Wow.
is science. Like, it's scientific study. And I believe that through observing our reality, right? And a lot of the time, our observation is based on belief. So by believing and observing through belief, we're creating the reality around us. That simply is the double slit experiment, right? Is that through observation, we're creating a different outcome,
Wow.
right? So technically, based on quantum mechanics, everything behind me that I can't perceive and see doesn't exist. It's a state of wave, right? You've got two states: a wave state, which
Oh,
is
that's awful.
non-observation,
Let's
which is
go
all
back and do
particles
this by
existing
hand.
simultaneously, all timelines, all materials, everything existing simultaneously. The second I turn around to observe it, it goes into a particle state, which is a solid state, or at least a
Wow.
perceived solid state,
Even though I can see it right now?
even though you can see it. Because
That's
we're all
true.
creating our own individual reality.
Right.
Your reality isn't necessarily my reality, right?
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's kind of like subjective.
Everything. So the best example that I can come up with is a video game, right?
Yeah.
And you know how you walk around an open world and it renders? Sometimes
Right.
it's like slow to render, so you can see the buildings popping up and things rendering as you're moving. That's exactly how this reality works. It renders as we move around, and if you open the door to your house and you're expecting it to look a certain way, that's how it's going to come out. But if you all of a sudden, if you were to say, get into an accident and go into a coma and your world's completely different, you can actually change it quite suddenly because your perception of it is completely different.
Right. So that being said, do you believe the simulation theory?
I do. Yeah,
Okay.
I absolutely do.
I think I do too.
It's almost like, our brains can't tell the difference between reality and dream state versus imagination.
Yeah.
Right? So in our dream, it feels real. Like our bodies, our brains are interpreting that as real. So if our dreams are real just as much as our imagination is real, then who's to say this is real? And beyond that, I think that there's a huge debate that we are about to encounter with AI, right? And this is going to be for the next 5 years, and I'm so excited to see it happen. I think in so many ways, artificial intelligence is going to lead to a great awakening. And this is a really highly contested sort of understanding and belief. In the next year, in the next couple of years, we're going to have videos, we're going to have photos that look so realistic. We're going to have celebrities and political figures saying and doing things that are absolutely insane
Right.
because it's all just AI generated. But it's going to look so real that we don't know the difference between what is real online anymore and what is not real. So that's going to lead everyone on planet Earth to one question, which is, what is reality? What is real? And all of a sudden, everyone is going to get so overstimulated and so sort of disenchanted by the online world, by videos, because we don't know what's real anymore online, that we are going to turn off our phone, we are going to stop doom scrolling, and we are going to want the only thing that we know is real for sure. Visceral experience. We're going to want to sit down with people and talk to them. We're going to want to go to restaurants and eat food and smell that coffee. We are going to want to go back to our 5 physical senses because that is real. Experience is real. It's going to take about 5 years to get there. But I promise you that when we hit 2030, the downtrend is going to be away from the online world. And it's going to be into more in-person, authentic experiences.
Wow. That's how we grew up.
That's how we grew up. It's going to swing back. I know it is. It's just so clear and so evident. But people are going to be disenchanted and disillusioned for quite some time with the fake AI stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And it's going to look so real that we're just going to get roped right into it. Oh my God. And then we're going to get to a place where nothing that we see is real online anymore. And the only real reality is through our one-on-one first-hand experience.
Yeah. It's already getting pretty good.
It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
just in the last year, the advancements it's tenfold. It's
Like,
exponential.
yeah, some of them are fooling me, like some
Yeah.
Joe Rogan clips
Yeah.
or like some
Yeah.
Trump clips.
Yeah.
Exactly
starting.
like them. Yeah,
It's
it's
starting.
starting. That's an interesting take on AI because I know that a lot of the spiritual community calls AI like the devil
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
hate
exactly.
it. You know.
Yeah, but through that lens, it's going to lead us into connecting with our own truth. You know, even things
She
like
is
news
saying
articles.
this
Like, everything's
perfectly
going to
well.
be written by AI at a certain point. So what can you believe?
Yeah,
Every possibility is out there. Every viewpoint is out there.
for sure.
You know, fluoride will kill you or it will help you. Like, I mean, it's just like we already have that, but it's going to be tenfold. And then it's going to come down to, what do you believe? What do you resonate with?
Right.
What can you experience firsthand?
Have you seen the dead internet theory?
No, I haven't.
It's basically a theory that a lot of the internet is botted these days. Like there's bots everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's new studies coming out that like 51% of Twitter is bots.
Wow.
So there's more bots than humans.
Wow.
And they're saying in the future there'll be more AI and bots than actual people on social media.
Oh, especially, I mean, the trend that we're going into, right, with this whole reality switch up.
Yeah.
You know, people are just, they're going to be so over it. Right now, it's still new and fresh, and wow, I can't believe that's AI, or I can't believe
Yeah.
that's generated. But eventually, it's, you know, I can't look at anything anymore because I don't know what is real. So I need
Right.
to experience it for myself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you done any recent Galactic Federation meetings?
Yeah, so I have a meeting every single month on the 11th of every month. So we've got one coming up
Galactic
actually this
Federation?
weekend. And They
Her
are
own group?
just talking about the shift in consciousness and how the systems, right? The global, the economic, the political, the societal, the education, the religion systems are all collapsing right now.
Yes, they are. That's
and
what this year is
how we are
about.
shifting into that new frequency, and it's all about choice for us. We've got to stand in this radical responsibility for realizing that if your life is shit and you want to change it, only you have the power to do that. It's not your boss, it's not your wife, it's not your in-laws, okay, that are affecting you. It's you and only you. And anyone who is not willing to take this radical responsibility around their own life and their conscious
What
decisions,
does that look
they're
like?
going to have to be forced
Is that
to,
the bull?
you know? So they're really coming through with a lot
Yeah,
of
that's the
that.
bull.
And they have mentioned a lot of different, like, agendas as
Hey,
well
Ducky.
with the shadow government of there's still a battle. Like, there's still this huge fight. And,
Yep.
you know, the shadow government still wants control. And they're pushing harder than ever to bring us down. So, once again, it's good to be informed, but it's even better to rise above, you know, the polarity.
Yeah. Do you see the shadow government thriving, or are they on the decline right now?
They're on a decline. Like,
Okay.
they're scared.
That's good.
You know? But when you corner an animal, what are they going to do? They're going to lash out,
Yeah.
right? They're going to want to escape. They're going to want to, this is their last-ditch effort. Everything that we're going to see in the next couple of years is their last-ditch effort to regain control.
Yeah.
But they're losing it.
Yeah, I feel like taking out Charlie was kind of their last.
Mm-hmm.
Like, assassination must be near the back of their plans, right?
It is. I mean, it almost felt like, typically they plan these things like months, if not years in advance.
Oh, really?
This was not planned. Like,
Wow.
I mean, it was, right, to a certain extent, but it was sort of, okay, well, he no longer wants to go with the flow. Like, you know, we're going to have to take him out. Like,
Wow.
it was like a last minute thing. Like, they're scrambling. Like, they're not organized anymore. They're all over the place.
Charlie,
And
man,
when
that one
they're
hurt.
in chaos, that's
That
when
one
we
hurt.
can really break through that mold.
That's awesome. Well, that was really, really great stuff. We'll link the book in the video.
Perfect.
You're also speaking at Conscious Life Expo.
Yep.
I'll be there.
Nice.
It's my first time there. I'm excited.
Oh, you'll love it.
So we'll link that. Anything else you want to include in the video?
No, that's pretty much it. Just moving into 2026, just fully stepping into your power and understanding that any life that you could live is a timeline, okay, that's already occurring. It's already happening. So as we focus on something that we want, it could be material, but let's say, like, you know, living a happier life, right? When we focus on that, we step into that timeline and we create it, okay? So the more focus that you have around something, the denser that thing becomes, and then you shift into that timeline, sometimes seamlessly, sometimes dramatically, but that timeline will come in as long as you believe that you're powerful enough to step into it.
Beautifully said. Get the book, guys, if you have anxiety.
Awesome.
And see you guys soon. Let us know what you thought of the episode. Peace.
Thank you.
So something is going on with YouTube, because I can't even get YouTube to display stuff. Let's see if I switch my account. We'll go to Sleepy Hollow Sessions. And see the homepage isn't. So we should go to X and see what's going on. And let's search for YouTube glitch. YouTube down. Everybody running to Twitter to see why YouTube is down. That is so true. Your homepage doesn't work at all. Okay, so it's not me. 44 minutes, 17 seconds. I always like a good South Park. Let's just do it. Explanation. Homepage is down. Okay, so everybody is having the same experience. We'll just leave this here. Let's see what the comments are. Boom, I clicked the wrong place. Here. something went wrong, this is what I got too. YouTube employees. That's perfect. Literally me, yeah. I repeat, if you click on the subscription notifications bell, you can watch channel videos that are actually subscribed to. All on the mobile version. Didn't check the TV. It's just the home page. Oh my goodness. Why is YouTube down? Okay, so boom. We're just going to go away from there. Hey, I don't know if I want to watch Nancy Guthrie. I kind of wanted to watch, oh, I have her page up, so that's cool. Because she says something that she did a few videos about Charlie Kirk. Maybe she goes live most of this time. Ritual abuse. Nope. No, I don't want to watch that. So disgusting. Okay. Remote viewing chemtrails.
A hunter in my spare time, and it's something I've actually had a passion about for well over a decade now. So I have been getting the inside scoop on who they are, what they're doing, how they recruit, what their rituals look like, and who actually runs the organization. I'm going to give you a huge overview today on all of that, and then we're going to be looking at the next 5 years. So let's backtrack a little bit. How do I know all of this information? I don't do any external research. I don't read articles. I don't listen to whistleblowers. I get my information right from the source because I'm a remote viewer. Essentially what that means is I have the ability to get out of my body and go wherever I want to go, which is really badass. And
kind of
yeah.
badass.
I've gotten myself into a couple of tricky situations,
say,
and if you've been on my channel, you know what those situations are. And very specifically, I have gotten into some tricky situations with the Illuminati and other shadow government organizations. But if you don't push those boundaries, then you're never going to know. And that's what I'm here to do today, and that's what I'm here to do on my channel, is to push those boundaries, to go into unknown places, and to bring back information and insights for your entertainment and enjoyment, but also so that we can all walk around on this planet with eyes wide open. What they want
I really
from
need
you
to dial in my audio and stuff.
Is they want you to be distracted. They want you to be dull. They want you to be so in the rat race, making money or scrolling on social media, that you're not questioning the narrative, that you're not thinking for yourself.
I always question the narrative.
And that's what my channel kind of helps you do, is to question everything. So yeah, as always, you guys, take it or leave it. I do not expect anyone to believe what I do, because you're probably not sitting there remote viewing the exact same thing. And for those of you who are, then you can validate all of the experiences that I've had as well, which is
so let's Go to this one first.
So we have 10, 11. Ooh, that's a master number, and we are not going to
That is
reduce
loud.
that. However, for this purpose, we may, and a master number will become 2. We'll see that here in a minute, because I've got something that I've done I think is very interesting. Another little bunny trail, so get ready. So yesterday I heard the word, early in the morning yesterday, hesitation. Boy, if that wasn't true. Yesterday, the sheriff, Nanos, cleared family. Now, I've got something to say about that. For some reason, this doesn't set with me. And it's because of the wording that the sheriff used. If he just said, I just want to announce the family is cleared, I wouldn't have thought so much about it. But for me, in my opinion, he's had this little thing about what Ashley Banfield said. And that was when this first started, maybe 3 days
Who's this
in.
Ashley
One of her
Banfield?
sources,
Sherry
trusted
Porter
source for her,
sources?
said that Tommaso, the son-in-law, they were looking very hard at him. We're just going to say it that way. So I think
I
that
guess she was the
Nanos
source
did not
of that
like that
information.
because, boy, mainstream media and all of us here on YouTube and everybody on all the social media has just been running with it.
Oh, I see. She was the
Plus,
source of
Nanos
that. I was
has
wondering
had
who
this
said
little,
that.
You know,
Didn't sound like something the
thing
sheriff
going
would say.
with the FBI, and they want to announce and then they pull back. They announce and then they pull back. Let's not forget, about 3 or 4 days in, forgive my timing on that, I came in at day 3. The sheriff tore down the crime scene, took down the tape, and said, "Oh, okay,
Just like Charlie Kirk.
we're just, we're not
We're
going to
done.
look at this anymore."
He was
And then
killed
that's when the
yesterday.
FBI stepped
Gave it
in and
over.
said, "Oh, wait a minute, pal.
Call my
We're putting
cousin.
up crime scene. We're just going to go for it." So there was a little bit of hard cheese there. Now let's fast forward to this point where he said yesterday the family was cleared. He went above and beyond to say the family, including siblings, spouses, all of that. He wanted to make a point.
He made a
Because
point.
he thought he was going to quell all this chatter about Tommaso by saying that. Little does he know that no one really takes him for his word. Now, I'm
The
just
sheriff?
saying what is my opinion. That right there resonates to me as being too personal. He's getting very personal in this, and when you
I
have
think
a
I
law
might take some
enforcement
of these off
officer
of
that gets
there.
personal in an investigation,
But I just have to see how it
and
looks.
he's taking
And I don't
things
mind putting them in
personal,
the
as
beginning.
in the DNA. Well,
You can't put them back.
I just packaged it up and sent it down to Florida because they already have
Yeah,
my.
let's take this off. That's
um,
green.
They already have the rest of it, so they may as well have it there. I don't. They may be quicker, but it's still going to have to go through Quantico. And then we have all these SWAT things going on and feds coming in, and it's just seemed like this has been
A shit show?
videos going up, videos being taken down, they're reporting. Well, I watched mainstream media say that one house that they had went to the SWAT with the mother and the 2 sons was an Airbnb. I know I wasn't dreaming when I saw that. And then, you see what's happening here? Regardless if I'm right or wrong, because I want to get things right. But it's a continual say it, retract it, say it, retract it. Just like Well, sources say this is a burglary gone wrong. And this and this and this. And they think Nancy is alive. Well, I hope she is. Because I'm going to tell you, the longer time goes on, I mean, it is tick-tock. And if she's been moved, she may have been moved. But I'm going to tell you what, these people who have done this now are sitting back and cackling at what's going on here, because they're seeing it all. And then we've got this joker going to TMZ, which I have an opinion. TMZ is just the Hollywood, and ever since they laughed at that one event for Charlie Kirk, no. I don't care if you like somebody or not, that's, no.
All right,
You
that
don't
looks
do
like
that
crap,
sort of
so we'll
thing.
take that. Let's see what it
Respect
looks like when I put that back on there. Oh. I guess it'll be okay to keep
So-
on.
I almost feel as though they're trying to convince us by all this gaslighting. And I'm going to tell you something what makes these cases stand out. Just like Sebastian Wayne Rogers, just like Jean-Benet Ramsey, just like Gabby Petito, just like Jennifer Dulos, just like John O'Keefe, and there's so many more in between. The reason that they stay alive, the investigations, is because of the mainstream media and because of the YouTubers. YouTubers who are now boots on the ground, independent journalists, because one of these days, these media are going to have to walk away from this because something else is going to happen. It's going to be the flavor of the month. And unfortunately, Nancy is going to have to take a back seat. And everybody knows that. It's YouTube. It's influencers. I don't like that word. It's the creative pros of those on YouTube.
All right, let's try to
keeping
get this.
in the forefront, keeping it in
I
front
only
of
want it to
people.
rock a little bit,
Because
so let's
people
just
can
get that
solve
shoulder out of
crimes
there.
without law enforcement. I'm not telling you to go out, and I'm certainly not telling you to get involved with an investigation, and especially an active investigation. We don't do that. I know people are watching my videos, that's great, hello. But don't get involved. If you want to get involved, keep the awareness. That's what keeps going on, keeping the awareness. Now there's something more. And no, I don't want to bore you with this little prologue that I've got going on, but it's important for what I'm going to show you. I don't believe this is a kidnapping.
I never have.
We call it that. There are words for it. I don't believe it. And the reason being is because kidnappers want ransoms.
Right.
First of all,
They don't want to like
the
babysit
poor
this
woman
lady
is
for.
84. She's 84. Her health isn't that good. She's got a pacemaker. There's particular medicine she needs. She doesn't have her phone. She's a little baby fish that's out of water. Water,
Baby
okay.
fish,
So-
water.
There's another reason here. And they need to get to the bottom of this. Because if this were a kidnapping and there were ransoms, everybody thought about third day or fourth day in, all this ransom, and then they found out it was some clown in California, and now we've got this other person who I believe personally is a clown that is working with TMZ, Hollywood, and all this other stuff. Oh, I'm afraid. Just go to the FBI. Just go to the FBI. You don't think they're used to working with criminals? So what? You got a background. It's 10 years old. Come on. So you're going to hold back? I don't believe that Nancy is in Mexico. I believe that some of these people are the grifters that are looking for money.
Hey,
And quite frankly, I'm going to tell you this. If this were some type of ransom situation, Savannah doesn't have enough money. they're going to tap her out and then some. Because most that I know of, maybe a couple that was reading for in the past, they ask for exuberant amount of money. Not little, here's a 2 million, 2 million, 3. These are amateur players. So there's something behind there. Okay, now, Zelda, zip, let's go. All right, I have these out here today for a reason, my friends. And if you read my post, you already know it. Here's all the indicators of where Nancy's home is. We have an overhead, we have maps, we have even the floor plan. Here's another map. I'm going to show you what else we did today. You see this? I tried to blow it up. It may not come out this way,
Let's,
but
let's
right
recut
here.
that one.
Let me put a line right here so you all know. And right here, that is Nancy's house. What you're looking at, yes, I get really dramatic, you see that. This is for Nancy. This is the gilded cage. This is a number 2 today. So you see why I reduced that to another 2, the 11 to another number 2. These are all the, yes, and I went in and started this so you could see. These are all the gun shops within a 13-mile radius
Gun,
of Nancy's
oh, gun
house.
shops.
Now this is a vibration ley line that goes through here based on numerology. Because you know there's a lot of minerals, irons, mining, all of this, and it attracts and it vibrates. So we've got this out here. Now I've got something to say.
Oh,
and we're going to
wait.
continue on. Here we are with the numerology. You
The
can take
bubbles
notes.
shouldn't go in front of
I've got
them.
something to say about the number 40s.
So I
and
shouldn't have
first of
cut
all,
this
I'm also
bottom
going to say this.
part out.
I do not feel that gun was real. I do not feel that. I think it was a prop, and you can buy those on Amazon. And if I were law enforcement, I would be looking on Amazon for anything from an air gun to whatever, a paint gun. I don't know.
I'm glad the
I do
moron who
not believe
stuffed.
it. I do not believe
so
it.
right
And I'm going to
there,
tell you what,
we're gonna
taking
take it from here.
40 images,
Whoops. Right
to-
here.
I'm looking for something in particular. Taking 40 images to
And then what we're gonna do
gun shops,
is we're gonna
that would be so overwhelming.
copy
Because quite frankly,
and then paste.
those people that come in there will begin to start looking alike. Now they may get a hit or two on something. But you know what this tells me? And all this DNA stuff, and they may have to put it in the CODIS, and they may have to do this and that and the other thing. They ain't got nothing. Not yet. The other day we talked about the 40 ley line.
All right, so
40
we're gonna
ley
merge
line.
this down.
It's all based on an 11 longitude. Now that is where that's adding
cut
up all the
this
numbers.
for
You know,
nothing.
you've got latitude, longitude.
Because I
added
want the
numbers,
bubbles. I want
that
to have
for
bubbles behind
the
here.
location of Nancy's
So I'm gonna have
house.
bubbles go
It comes
up,
up to a number
and I
11.
want to have this rocking up and down.
The 40 frequency is a number 4. It is a box or a casket. And it's the foundation. The 40 ley line is an artery. There are 40 shops that are the capillaries. Okay? So I'm going to be
Bobbies.
speaking metaphorically today in a lot of
What are you
things. I don't want
doing?
everybody to take me literally and be so confused.
There we go.
So if law enforcement is
go.
hitting 40 shops, they are inadvertently tracing the exact geometric pulse of the ley line ley line, pardon me, itself. So today, we're going to be looking at that, and also I wanted to do a little bit of numerology on the signal sniffer for the pacemaker. And you know, Nancy is the pacemaker for the house. She's what kept that house going. She lived there 50 years. She's keeping that house going 50 years, reduces to a number 5 in biblical numerics. That is grace. So she has graced that doorstep, and that's how that house feels. Now here's the thing. The helicopters are using sniffers because the 11 frequency, that's what we have today, is currently leaking into the, this is the longitude, it is 110.9 longitude. Having an 11 master number, and I wrote it down here, is notoriously difficult to suppress. It bleeds through stone. Frequency vibration. Now here's the thing. If that
She always wears those
pacemaker
little
is in-
gloves.
Think of it as
I
you
don't know
getting
why.
cell phone.
I wonder if she has
Bars,
identifying
okay?
tattoos.
You go up in the mountain, your cell phone isn't going to work as well as if you are really out in the open. If you go inside where there's heavy metal, heavy construction, heavy block, brick, or underground, it's going to be very, very hard to connect. So there can be a disruption because the 11th frequency
Alright, I think we're
clicks
gonna.
and shutters and does all that stuff. So here we are. I've done
I think
all
this
of
will be
this. I
it.
went through it today.
I don't think
I've
we need
talked
the
to you
duck
about
only.
everything. I'm gonna continue. I go through it every day.
Let's just say-
there's mounds of numerology here, and I don't want to lose you metaphorically by talking about all the ins and outs and numbers, and because I have a tendency to go a little quicker, and that's not a good thing because all of you need to be able to understand. So now here we are, my darlings. What I'm going
Okay,
to do
this is
today
gonna disappear, so I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
talk
pop this up.
To
I'll set this up
frequency,
before.
and I laid this out here because
I didn't
to
expect to
connect
get to
the
this part
frequency of the house, the shops.
so
I'm going
soon.
to ask the house to speak with us. It's a long shot. Now, what you're going to see, because it's all energy, we're not speaking to any entity. I'm going to try to connect because I'm sure she didn't cover a mirror. I'm going to try to go in through a mirror. We'll see if we can connect. We're going to talk to the house. If it's gibberish, or if it doesn't want to talk, or it just gives us weird things, then we know it's off. All right? If not, okay.
She's
So
gonna
let
go
me
in
turn
through
this
a
on. We're gonna
mirror.
get going.
I'm interested in this now. Let's go in
There we
through
are.
a
We're
mirror.
ready to go. Let me set this up here so it doesn't glare.
What?
See, we've got the iron key here. We're ready. Okay.
What?
Home, 5820 North Camino Escalante. We are here to ask you questions. And I'm asking you,
What in the world is she?
if you can connect with us
Using.
today. Waters, wow. Okay, I think we got a connection.
What did she just say?
What
No, it'll go back.
can you, we'll see if we can connect.
What in the world is she saying?
We're going to talk to the house. If it's gibberish, or if it doesn't want to talk, or it just gives us weird things, then we know it's off. All right?
Alright, you
If
can't
not,
see what I'm doing
okay.
right now. Let me
So
pull
let me
this
turn
up.
this on. We're going to get going.
Here we go.
Here we are. We're ready to go.
I'm ready to go too.
Let me set this up here so it doesn't
Yep, let me
glare.
set this up.
See, we've got the iron key here. We're ready.
Her thing's cooler.
Okay. Home, 5820 North Camino Escalante. We are here to ask you questions. And I'm asking you, if you can connect with us today, Waters, wow. Okay, I think we got a connection. What can you tell me about Waters? Now, folks, read. What am I supposed to read? This is from the last time I didn't take that off. What are we supposed to read?
What in the world is she using? She's talking to a house? I'm not
I'm
going
going
to
to let you
doubt.
hear the signal of this. I'll turn it off because it is annoying.
No, it's not annoying.
Oops, pardon me. This is the signals. You hear that? And yes, it can be annoying,
No,
but
it's,
that's picking up frequency.
what is it?
These are frequency bars. And when you hear it chirping like that, you'll be able to tell. I'm going to leave it chirp just for demonstration purposes only. All right, home. We can see that you are in, okay, you're concerned, like, all right? You like this? Okay. This is your chance to talk. What can you tell us about the early morning of February 1st? What is happening within your walls?
What?
There, we're going to turn that off.
I hope
now.
she blessed herself. If you're talking to like some
Going
entity
to
in
the
her
mirror.
house, holy smokes. She has the fancy gloves.
There, we're going to turn for demonstration purposes only. All right, home.
You don't mess with entities.
We can see that you are in, okay, you're concerned, like, all right? You like this? Okay. This is your chance to talk. What can you tell us about the early morning of February 1st?
I think she doesn't.
What is happening within your walls?
Not. Well, you would say what happened to
Yeah, we're going
Nancy,
to turn that off now.
not what February 1st, because what the house is going to be like.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mike, please. I know you like this. What can you tell us now
but
about this?
I wouldn't talk to entities.
What and how can we help you? Nancy needs to be returned. What
Whoa.
indicators can you give us
So Kitty in the tub.
to make this
Let's bring
happen?
this down. So there's only like where's the other layers? Oh, here we go. Kitty in the tub. So there's only that kitty in the tub. Layers.
Now you may
Doc.
hear
So
some of
let's
this
take this
mirror, some of these words back.
off here.
Okay.
Let's just remove this because I don't think I pulled this down right. So let's just pull down the layer O. Let's pull it down. There we go.
I'm looking through my documents here for a minute.
And let's pull down Sleepy Hollow so it's there for everything. It should go on top, pull it up.
Is there something that you would like to tell us? Did you see who this was that came in and disrupted Nancy? All right, I think we're getting. You see the bars grow, and when they get really red, C.
C.
You did C. Okay, okay.
I'm gonna write it down. I don't know why, but I'm going to.
Now I want you to know there's no microphone on this app, so I can't speak into it. The frequency is what will mirror.
Let's, can we turn this, opacity
Let me
down?
grab these documents under here.
Here we go. Nope, that's width. That's height. There should be a property somewhere.
Is there a certain frequency setting that I can set you on that will help? I can see. Do you recognize the energy of the person that came there for Nancy? Or can you tell us, was it just one person that you saw? Or were there multiples? Okay. I think it's getting ready. When you see the bars go up like this, when they get red, it's a lot of energy. Cord. Was there a cord cut on the...
Don't
Where
leave
was
it.
the cord?
Yeah, just let it be.
Was there a cord cut on the house?
Although, she's doing more than I
On
would,
the
because I'm not talking to
camera?
entities, thank you very much. I will
Where
make
was the
my little
cord?
graphics.
Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause this for a minute because the energy is filtering through, and it takes a minute. I mean, you have to think about this. We're tuning into particular energy that is, I mean, look at the distance. I'm pretty much on the East Coast. In the South,
Hey, sweetie, where'd you go?
she's,
Yes, he
you
is.
know, Arizona. There's a huge difference.
She's contacting. She's
Okay, my
contacting the
darling.
house.
Hang in there. I'm going to change the settings on this. I'll be right back. Pause there, my darling. Okay. Now we're going to use this ghost talker. This is the one that talks.
Oh, I wanted to see the other one. Do not shake the device. Touch the screen. Ghost talker. What?
Cord. Watch. Anger.
Okay?
Brown. Good. Tough. Mirror. Low. Early. Work. Progress. Hot. Real.
Okay.
Habit. Husband. Deep. Peace. Summer. Red. Tour. Lesson. Comfortable. Officer. God. Influence. Habit. Wall. Blue.
Blue.
Sense. Tree. Meeting. Letter.
Wow.
Rain.
Wow, wow,
Evidence.
wow. Hold on.
Day. God. Influence.
Okay.
Brown. Good. Tough. Mirror.
Mirror. Tough mirror. I missed mirror. Yes, I am writing it down and I don't know why, but I'm going to. Mirror. Tough mirror. Tough mirror.
Low.
Low. I missed that one too.
Early. Work.
low early. Work, progress, I got that.
Grass. Hot. Real.
Okay.
Habit. Husband. D. Peace. Summer. Red. Tour. Lesson. Comfortable. Officer. God. Influence.
Tour, holy shit. Then we have lesson. Comfortable. I don't know why I'm writing this down. I just felt like I should write this down. Kind of so that as the news comes up, it'll be badass if her little house talker tablet came up with some cool ass shit. Right? Alright, let's see what else she has.
Habit. Wall. Blue.
Habit. Wall. Blue.
Blue.
Sense. Tree. Meeting. Letter.
So why did she call on blue? So it went from 1, 2, 3. I think I've actually written on every page in my notebook. Oh no. So we went from wall blue, then sense, tree, meeting, letter,
Wow.
Rain. Evidence. Date. Mouth. Escape. Listen. Quit.
letter, rain, evidence, date, mouth. Why can't it just say a full sentence if it can say all these words? Escape, listen, question. Oh, question who? Who do you think, Saki?
Question. Swim.
Swim.
Schedule. Touch. Hell. Leg. Park.
I don't want to write hell. I don't want to think of a lady who's lived 80 years and goes out in hell. Park. Oh, well, let me write today's date down, because I'll never look at this again unless it gets solved, and then I'll try to see if the words.
Smoke. Father. Nasty. Witness.
Smoke. Father. Nasty. Witness. Nervous.
Nervous. Long. Date. Shelter. Peace.
Okay, this is house energy that we are talking to.
House
You
energy.
see mirror, you see the blue.
This is
Touch.
I feel
Window. Stroke. Bad. Voice. Distance.
okay.
so we have shelter, peace, judge, and then window, stroke, bad, voice, distance. Man, this became a project. I only thought it was going to be a couple of words. My bad.
Green. Ticket. future, kitchen, front, bed, regret, document, open, final, female, knee, adult, arm, fall, street, blame, against, voice, miss,
Oh my goodness.
Animal.
I think I bit off more than I can chew. I keep thinking, well, it's just a couple more words. To write with my other hand in a few seconds.
touch, shoot, crash, date, signal, track,
Signal
Song.
track, okay?
office,
Touch, shoot, crash. Oh my goodness. Date, signal, track, song, officer.
sir, success,
Success.
ground, animal, assist, street, quiet, think, tell, partner, sky, beach,
Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm going to stop writing until I can figure out how long this is going to be. How would the house say a word about the beach? I'm cornfussed. I hope let's see how much further this goes. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, wait. Did she stop writing words? Oh, maybe I'm almost done. Oh, then we go back to other words. Okay. I'm going to stop writing words right now because I'm kind of done. Alright, we'll just listen. Because I thought it was going to be fun to write down a couple of words and then refer back to it if something happened. But yeah, it got too much for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me show you, is I'm going to rock this cat like just slowly up and down with the little rubber ducky, and then I'm going to put bubbles in the background. So this would go right here. Boom. So the cat would float up and down. See how it has this? I'm going to make a cat float, and then I'm going to put bubbles between the two layers. That layer and that layer. And that's what I'm going to do. But right now it's 21:33 and I think I'm going to head to sleep. I'll finish this live probably tomorrow, maybe, sort of, kind of, allegedly. Alright, I'm going to listen to Lady Zelda Kelly some more. I'm going to listen to the rest of the flashcards that this house is giving her. The Ghost Talker. But there's only one T. Ghost Talker. Ghost Talker. All right. Have a nice evening. Thank you for being here. This will be up on Sleepy Hollow Sessions as a short if I don't finish it live tomorrow. Have a lovely one. See ya. Bye. Ciao. See ya.